of astounding new technology is making headlines and could change everything we know about the use of technology in our lives, and I believe it could be hijacked in the future by the Antichrist to facilitate his global reign during that last half of the coming 7-year tribulation period. One recent headline reads like this: Will tech tattoos replace smartphones? MSN has a headline that says Bill Gates declares the end of the smartphone era and unveils its surprising replacement. Let me read some from this article. This is fascinating to me. It says, in a bold prediction that's making waves across the tech world, Microsoft founder Bill Gates has suggested that smartphones could soon be obsolete, replaced by an entirely new kind of technology. Forget everything you know about handheld devices. Gates envisions a future where a lot of electronic tattoos become the new norm. Smartphones have been an indispensable part of our lives for over a decade, from checking emails to scrolling through social media, navigating our daily routines. These devices have shaped how we interact with the world, but Gates believes this era is nearing its end. According to Medium, Gates points to electronic tattoos developed by Chaotic Moon and later acquired by Accenture as the next big leap in personal technology. So instead of holding a phone in our hands, these tattoos could allow us to communicate, access the internet, even monitor our health, all without a screen in sight. One article that I read about this showed a woman with this digital tattoo on the upper part of her left arm. So nothing I've read has talked about where it will go on your body, but the one picture I saw was on the upper part of the left arm. Now, the article goes on and says this: you might be wondering, what exactly are electronic tattoos? And as I read that was the question I asked. Well, think of them as temporary, that's interesting, skin applications that use smart ink filled with nanocapacitors. These tattoos can communicate with surrounding devices, letting you do things like send messages, browse the web, or even unlock doors, all with a simple swipe or gesture. Now, it goes on to talk about how this could also be very valuable for the early detection of diseases, for monitoring your health. It says beyond communication, these tattoos could also monitor vital signs like your heart rate, body temperature, even detect potential health issues before they become serious. They are, in essence, a health tracker and a communication tool rolled into one. And the best part, they're invisible, meaning no more holding a phone or carrying a bulky device around. And of course, as you can imagine, one of the big issues around smartphones is the issue of security. And it's believed this will have much greater security. It says these tattoos could replace the need for passwords, credit cards, or even physical keys. In theory, they could provide a level of security that's far more robust than anything we have today, thanks to their biometric uniqueness. So this new technology may be another major milestone in all these advancements in technology, but also could be a major advancement on the road to transhumanism. In a publication called Caliber, the writer says this: the idea of electronic tattoos marks a major step towards transhumanism, the belief that technology can enhance human physical and cognitive abilities. Moving from external devices to integrated technology could represent a pivotal moment in human evolution. And these articles go on to describe how AI could be integrated with this technology, which raises a myriad of other issues that introduce all kinds of complexity. So this could be AI connected directly to our bodies. So think of the implications of that. I mean, this is AI, massively on steroids. Now, interestingly, not to be outdone, Mark Zuckerberg is on the vanguard of another attempt to replace smartphones. Forbes magazine has a headline that says, Mark Zuckerberg and why smart glasses will replace mobile phones. So there seems to kind of be a race in this new technology. Will it be these digital tattoos, or will it be these smart glasses to replace smartphones? I mean, obviously it could be both or some combination of the two, but they're kind of on two different tracks here. Mark Zuckerberg is investing heavily in what's called augmented reality glasses. And he sees this as the future of smartphones. He believes smartphones are going to be replaced by what he calls smart glasses. And these glasses will serve in essence as the digital global gateway for people to engage with all kinds of technology and media. The article in Forbes says this: Meta is embarking on a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar effort to position itself at the forefront of connected hardware, and alongside its new and more affordable Oculus Quest 35 headset, it showed off its improved AI-powered Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses. So you can get you some Ray-Ban glasses that are these smart glasses. And they talk about how this could be an easy, smooth transition for people who already wear glasses, which obviously is already millions of people. And of course, this leaves many people wondering if this technology could be part of the mark of the beast. I mean, this stuff it's really getting out there. And so people are wondering, what relationship could this have to that? Charisma Online has an article about these smart glasses and primarily about these digital tattoos. Speaking of these digital tattoos, Charisma Online says this: this is where things take a chilling turn for those who know their Bibles. Revelation 13 warns of a time when no one will be able to buy or sell without the mark of the beast, a mark placed on the right hand or forehead. And here we are with world leaders in technology openly talking about embedding devices into our skin that control commerce, identity, and communication. They're not even hiding it anymore. Says what Gates describes matches the prophetic framework laid out nearly 2,000 years ago. This isn't just about innovation. It's about preparing people to accept the system of control that the Bible says will dominate the end times. Now, I agree that this technology, all this technology we see taking place today, is preparing people to accept a system of control that the Bible says will dominate the end times. It'll happen under the rule of the Antichrist and the false prophet. But I believe, and some of you who watched Marking the End Times over the years, you know this, that I believe the mark of the beast, 666, will be the literal number 666. I believe it'll be the numerical value of the name of the Antichrist. So people, when they take that mark, will literally be taking the name of the Antichrist in numerical form upon their body. It'll be a pledge of allegiance. It'll be a pledge of loyalty to the Antichrist. Now, it'll also serve as the passport for global commerce. But I think initially it's going to be this statement of allegiance and devotion to the Antichrist. Because in Revelation chapter 13, verse 17, it says people have to have this mark, so they cannot buy or sell unless they have the mark. And then it tells us what it is, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. So it's the number of the name of the Antichrist. It's the numerical value of his name, which will equal 666. And it's called in verse 18, the number of a man. It's the number of a man. It's 666. So I don't believe that digital tattoos or smart glasses are the mark of the beast. In fact, it's very important to say this: nothing today is the mark of the beast. Nothing we see today is the mark of the beast, because we're not in the tribulation period yet, and I don't think the mark of the beast will be instituted until that last half of the 7-year tribulation period. So nothing we see today is the mark of the beast, but we do see things today that are preparing people in our world for the system of control that's coming that will allow the Antichrist to dominate the world. And I think that this new technology is part of that. So make no mistake, the Antichrist will employ these exponential advances in technology to control people's lives.